After 60, your body faces a silent enemy that most people don't even know is attacking them: sarcopenia. It's the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, and it doesn't just affect your ability to lift weights or climb stairs. It affects your balance, your independence, and even your lifespan. But here's the surprising truth: you can fight back. And one of the most powerful weapons isn't a supplement, a gym membership, or some expensive therapy. It's food, more specifically, cheese. Not all cheeses are equal, though. Certain varieties contain the exact nutrients and bioactive compounds your aging muscles crave, helping you repair, rebuild, and resist the decline that comes with time. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which 3 cheeses can help you stand taller, move stronger, and keep doing the things you love well into your later years. After the age of 60, our bodies begin to undergo subtle but powerful changes that most people don't notice until they start feeling weaker or slower. One of the most significant of these changes is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, a condition known as sarcopenia. This isn't just about looking less toned or not being able to lift as much weight. Sarcopenia is directly tied to our ability to move, to stay balanced, and to perform the daily activities that keep us independent. The decline starts quietly, but by the time many people notice it, they've already lost a significant amount of muscle tissue. Muscles are more than just tissue for movement. They act as a reservoir for proteins, amino acids, and metabolic health. They help regulate blood sugar, support bone strength, and even influence our immune system. As we age, changes in hormones, reduced physical activity, and slower protein metabolism all contribute to muscle breakdown happening faster than it can be rebuilt. For some people, this loss can be as much as 3 to 5% per decade after the age of 30, and it accelerates after 60. One of the reasons sarcopenia becomes more aggressive later in life is because our bodies become less sensitive to the normal triggers for muscle growth. In younger people, small amounts of protein can easily stimulate muscle protein synthesis, the process where new muscle fibers are built. But after 60, our muscles need a stronger signal, more of the right kind of amino acids to respond. This means simply eating enough calories is not enough. The quality of the protein becomes crucial. There's also the issue of digestion and nutrient absorption. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at breaking down food and absorbing amino acids into the bloodstream. Even if a senior eats what seems like enough protein, they may not be getting the full benefit because less of it actually reaches the muscles. That's why the source of protein matters so much. Some foods naturally provide amino acids in a form that's easier for the body to access and use, and dairy proteins are among the most bioavailable. On top of that, inflammation plays a role. Chronic low-grade inflammation, which is common in older adults, can accelerate muscle breakdown and interfere with muscle repair. The foods we choose can either fuel that inflammation or help cool it down. Protein sources that also contain anti-inflammatory compounds can give a double benefit, slowing muscle loss while supporting repair. When it comes to fighting sarcopenia, it's not just about eating more protein overall. It's about strategically eating foods that deliver the right amino acids in the right form with other nutrients that support bone density, joint health, and energy metabolism. Certain cheeses happen to check all of those boxes. They contain a powerful combination of complete protein, muscle-activating amino acids like leucine, and other micronutrients that help the body hold onto muscle mass instead of losing it. Protein has always been considered the building block of muscle, But what truly matters is the type and quality of that protein, especially after the age of 60. Our bodies become more selective in how they use protein, and not all sources are equally effective at stimulating muscle growth. This is where the concept of bioactive peptides comes in, small fragments of protein that have powerful effects beyond simply providing amino acids. In certain foods, these peptides are formed naturally and can act almost like messengers, signaling your muscles to repair themselves and grow stronger. When you eat protein, it's broken down into amino acids during digestion. Those amino acids then get assembled into new muscle fibers in a process called muscle protein synthesis. However, as we age, the efficiency of this process declines. Even if you eat the same amount of protein you did when you were younger, your muscles don't respond as strongly. This is known as anabolic resistance. To overcome it, you need protein sources that are rich in specific amino acids, especially leucine, and that are highly digestible so your body can absorb them quickly. Dairy proteins, particularly those found in certain cheeses, are among the most effective for this purpose. Cheese made from high-quality milk contains both casein and whey proteins. Whey digests quickly, providing a rapid influx of amino acids to kickstart muscle repair, while casein digests slowly, giving a sustained release over several hours. This combination is ideal for older adults, as it helps maintain a steady supply of building blocks for muscles long after a meal. In addition, the bioactive peptides formed during cheese fermentation can reduce muscle breakdown, improve blood flow to muscle tissue, and even lower inflammation that interferes with repair. Leucine plays a special role here because it directly activates a key molecular pathway in the body called mTOR, which is responsible for turning on muscle-building processes. Without enough leucine, muscle growth signals stay weak, no matter how much total protein you eat. Certain cheeses happen to be naturally high in leucine, making them a precise nutritional tool for overcoming anabolic resistance. There's also an often overlooked connection between muscle health and hormones. Insulin, like growth factor 1 IGF-1, is a hormone that helps regulate muscle mass, and research shows that certain dairy peptides can increase IGF-1 levels naturally. This means that the right cheese doesn't just give you raw materials for muscle repair. It can also amplify your body's ability to actually use those materials effectively. Beyond just the protein and peptides, cheeses often contain supportive nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12, which all contribute indirectly to muscle function. Calcium and phosphorus strengthen bones that anchor your muscles, while B12 supports nerve health so your muscles receive strong, clear signals from your brain. This combined effect means you're not just feeding muscle tissue, but supporting the entire system that keeps you moving powerfully and steadily. The first cheese in this muscle rebuilding arsenal is one that stands out for its exceptionally high leucine content, which makes it a potent activator of muscle protein synthesis. Leucine is an essential amino acid, meaning your body can't produce it on its own, so you have to get it from food. For people over 60, leucine becomes even more important because it directly stimulates the mTOR pathway, the master switch that tells your body it's time to build muscle. Without enough leucine, even a protein-rich meal may fail to send a strong enough signal for muscle repair and growth. This particular cheese also contains a balanced mix of whey and casein proteins. The whey portion digests quickly, delivering an immediate surge of amino acids into the bloodstream. This rapid spike is crucial for triggering the initial muscle-building response. Meanwhile, the casein portion digests slowly, maintaining a steady supply of amino acids over the next several hours. This dual-phase release pattern is ideal for aging muscles, which need both an immediate activation signal and a sustained flow of building materials to overcome anabolic resistance. Another advantage of this cheese is its nutrient density beyond protein. It's an excellent source of calcium, which supports not just bone health but also muscle contraction. Every time your muscles move, calcium ions are involved in the electrical and chemical signals that make contraction possible. Without adequate calcium, your muscles can't perform at their peak, no matter how much protein you consume. This cheese also provides phosphorus, another mineral critical for bone strength and energy metabolism, ensuring that your muscles have both a strong foundation and the fuel they need to work efficiently. It's worth noting that the fermentation process used to make this cheese creates bioactive peptides with additional benefits. Some of these peptides help reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, which can otherwise slow down recovery and limit strength gains. Others support healthy blood flow, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are efficiently delivered to muscle fibers during and after activity. This is especially important for older adults, as circulation often becomes less efficient with age, further limiting muscle regeneration. The texture and flavor of this cheese also make it easy to incorporate into daily meals without feeling like you're on a restrictive diet. You can add thin slices to whole grain crackers, sprinkle it over steamed vegetables, or include it in a fresh salad with leafy greens and healthy fats. The versatility means you can consistently include it in your diet without boredom or dietary fatigue, which is critical for long-term results. Because it is rich and satisfying, this cheese also helps control appetite, reducing the temptation to fill up on low-quality snacks that provide calories but no real muscle support. When consumed in appropriate portions, it can fit seamlessly into a nutrient-dense eating plan aimed at preserving lean mass while avoiding excess body fat. For seniors fighting sarcopenia, this makes it not just a muscle-building food, but a practical and sustainable part of daily life. The second cheese that deserves attention for rebuilding muscle after 60 is a variety known for its exceptionally high protein density relative to its calorie content. This makes it particularly valuable for older adults who may struggle with maintaining appetite or who are trying to manage body weight while still supporting muscle health. As we age, the ability to consume large amounts of food in one sitting often decreases, so having a concentrated source of muscle supporting nutrients in a small portion is a significant advantage. This cheese is made in a way that preserves almost all of its original protein while removing a substantial amount of moisture, which increases its nutrient density. Every bite delivers a concentrated package of amino acids, including high levels of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the branched-chain amino acids that directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Its slowed, digesting casein protein provides a steady release of amino acids into the bloodstream, making it especially effective as an evening snack to support overnight muscle repair and recovery. Another notable quality is its richness in conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, a natural fatty acid found in dairy fat that has been studied for its potential role in improving body composition. CLA appears to help preserve lean muscle mass while encouraging the body to use stored fat for energy. This is especially important for seniors who may face a gradual shift in metabolism toward greater fat storage and less efficient muscle use. Including a natural source of CLA in the diet can help counterbalance that tendency. The mineral profile of this cheese also supports the muscular system indirectly. Alongside calcium and phosphorus, it is a good source of zinc, which plays a role in protein synthesis, wound healing, and immune function, all of which are essential for maintaining muscle integrity. Zinc also supports testosterone production, a hormone that influences muscle mass in both men and women, though levels naturally decline with age. Its savory, satisfying flavor makes it easy to pair with other muscle-friendly foods. Combining it with fresh fruit like apple slices can add antioxidants that help protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress. Pairing it with whole grain bread provides complex carbohydrates for energy, which helps spare protein from being used as fuel so it can be dedicated to muscle repair. It can also be grated over cooked vegetables, offering a way to enrich meals without adding excessive volume. The fermentation process that produces this cheese also contributes beneficial bacteria that can support gut health. A healthy gut is critical for nutrient absorption, meaning that the protein, amino acids, and minerals present in this cheese are more likely to be fully utilized by the body. Gut bacteria also play a role in reducing chronic inflammation, which can otherwise interfere with the body's ability to maintain and build muscle. This layered combination of protein quality, nutrient density, and digestive benefits makes this cheese a uniquely effective choice for combating sarcopenia in a sustainable, enjoyable way. The third cheese in this muscle-preserving strategy stands out because of its balanced nutrition profile and its natural richness in both whey and casein proteins, combined with a unique set of bioactive compounds that directly support muscle tissue. While many people think of cheese as primarily a source of fat and flavor, certain varieties can be an exceptional tool for maintaining lean muscle mass, especially for individuals over 60 who face the dual challenge of muscle loss and declining metabolic efficiency. One of the most remarkable things about this cheese is its whey content. Whey is a fast-digesting protein that delivers amino acids into the bloodstream within minutes of consumption. For older adults, this rapid delivery can help overcome anabolic resistance by providing an immediate surge of building blocks right when muscles need them, such as after physical activity or first thing in the morning. When paired with casein's slow digesting qualities, the result is both an immediate and prolonged supply of amino acids, which supports continuous muscle protein synthesis for hours. This cheese is also naturally high in leucine, the amino acid most responsible for activating the mTOR pathway, the biochemical trigger for muscle growth. Leucine not only turns on the muscle building process, but also helps reduce protein breakdown, which becomes increasingly important with age. By supplying this amino acid in an easily digestible form, the cheese helps shift the balance in favor of muscle maintenance rather than loss. Another often overlooked benefit is its contribution to hydration and electrolyte balance. While cheese is not typically thought of as a hydration food, certain varieties retain a high moisture content along with sodium and potassium, two electrolytes essential for proper muscle contraction and nerve signaling. Adequate electrolyte intake can help prevent muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue, which often discourage older adults from engaging in the physical activity necessary to maintain muscle strength. The micronutrient profile of this cheese adds another dimension to its benefits. It contains vitamin B12, which supports nerve function and red blood cell production, both of which influence how effectively muscles receive oxygen and signals from the brain. It also contains riboflavin and niacin, B vitamins that play a role in energy metabolism, ensuring that muscles have the fuel they need for activity and recovery. The fermentation process that creates this cheese also yields short-chain fatty acids and other compounds that can reduce inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent drivers of sarcopenia, as it interferes with muscle repair and accelerates breakdown. Reducing that inflammation helps create a more favorable environment for muscle preservation. Incorporating this cheese into meals is both simple and versatile. It can be used in omelets for a protein-rich breakfast, melted over steamed vegetables to enhance both taste and nutrition, or added to whole grain wraps for a balanced, portable snack. Its creamy texture and satisfying flavor make it easy to enjoy regularly without dietary monotony, ensuring that the habit of eating it becomes sustainable for the long term. One of the most compelling reasons this particular cheese belongs in a muscle-preserving plan for people over 60 is its exceptionally high nutrient bioavailability, meaning the body can easily absorb and use the proteins, vitamins, and minerals it contains. As the body ages, the digestive system becomes less efficient at breaking down and assimilating nutrients, which means even a healthy diet can sometimes fail to deliver enough usable building blocks to maintain muscle mass. This cheese addresses that issue by offering a form of protein that is both complete in its amino acid profile and highly digestible, ensuring that more of what you eat actually reaches your muscles. Its amino acid composition includes generous amounts of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the three branched-chain amino acids that are particularly effective in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. These amino acids work together to initiate and sustain the repair of muscle fibers, a process that becomes increasingly important after 60, when muscle breakdown often outpaces muscle building. In addition to supporting growth, they help reduce muscle soreness and improve recovery time, enabling more consistent physical activity, a critical factor in slowing sarcopenia. Another notable advantage of this cheese is its healthy fat content, particularly in the form of short and medium-chain fatty acids, which the body can quickly convert into energy. This provides a readily available fuel source for both the muscles and the brain, helping maintain overall vitality. These fats also play a role in supporting hormone production, including testosterone and growth hormone, both of which are involved in maintaining muscle mass and strength in older adults. The mineral content further enhances its muscle supportive profile. This cheese is an excellent source of calcium, which not only strengthens bones, providing a solid foundation for muscles, but also plays a direct role in muscle contraction. It is also rich in phosphorus, which works with calcium to support skeletal strength, and contains magnesium, a mineral vital for energy production, muscle relaxation, and the prevention of cramps. What sets this cheese apart is the presence of certain bioactive peptides formed during its aging or fermentation process. These compounds can have antioxidant effects, protecting muscle cells from oxidative damage that can accumulate over time. They may also help regulate blood pressure and improve blood vessel function, both of which contribute to better circulation. Improved circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to working muscles, and waste products are removed more efficiently, key factors in sustaining muscle health and function. This cheese also pairs exceptionally well with other nutrient-rich foods, making it easy to create synergistic meals. Combining it with vitamin C-rich fruits, for example, can support collagen synthesis in connective tissue, while pairing it with leafy greens can add additional minerals and antioxidants. Its mild, creamy flavor profile allows it to be used in both savory and slightly sweet dishes, increasing the likelihood of regular consumption without dietary boredom, which is crucial for maintaining consistency in any muscle building nutrition plan.